What's going on, everyone? This is Zach, and today the newest product came out for Pokemon Go, and that is the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Who names these? Like, just call it the Plus Sleep. I don't know. But anyways, this is going to be the only Pokemon Go device compatible with Pokemon Sleep, and I feel like they do that to make these devices more relevant. But we'll see how it goes. If you guys have any questions that I don't answer in this video, let me know them in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed, do not forget to like and subscribe. I will probably have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description for this if you want to pick up one yourself. But we're going to compare it and talk about the other Pokemon Go devices that have been released in the past. Okay, so let's take a look where it all started, and that is the Pokemon Go Plus. Yes, this is the Pokemon Go Plus. This was a little device that you could either wear on your wrist or wear on, I don't know, like you could clip it onto a piece of fabric like a belt loop or something like that, or a bag. And basically what you would do is you would connect it to Pokemon Go with this little button. Mine is completely dead and I wasn't changing the battery just for this video. But this was the first device, and I believe that they are basically impossible to find now unless you get it on a secondhand market. But once connected to your device, it would notify you when there are nearby Pokemon. It would notify you when there are nearby Pokemon stops, and every time you would have to hit this button to either catch the Pokemon or collect the device. Now, you can only use Pokeballs, and basically if you failed, the Pokemon ran away. So you would only get one shot with this device, and if there were a bunch of Pokemon in the area, you might miss a Pokestop because it's always going to prioritize. Now, with all these devices, you can, in the settings, trigger whether you want it to just grab Pokestops or just grab Pokemon. I usually, when I use this, I set it to just Pokestops. That way I didn't have to get the Pokestops and I could focus on the Pokemon. Basically, this wasn't the best way to catch Pokemon. After that, we had the Pokeball Plus, not the Pokemon Go Plus, the Pokeball Plus. This was a device sold with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It was an extra $50, or you could buy a combo pack with the game and the controller. And what this would do is this would serve as a controller for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So you could play the whole game of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with this device. Now, where this goes up from this device right here is, one, it's rechargeable. Because it's a controller, it's rechargeable. Two, you automatically captured Pokestops. So there was no more clicking for the Pokestops. And other than that, the Pokemon feature was the same. You could only use Pokeballs, you only got one shot, and you could toggle it on and off just like the Pokestops. The big seller with this is that you could use it with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and you would get a Mew inside for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So basically, this was a upgrade to the Pokemon Plus, but most of you only got one feature that really benefited from the Pokemon Go side, and that was the auto collect of Pokestops. Everything else was with the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And this is where the devices kind of separate. From this point on, basically every Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Go Plus Plus, is basically going to be the same. You get one additional feature, and it also works with a different device. Why do they do this? Probably because a device for Pokemon Sleep isn't going to sell as a standalone. A controller that is just good for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, as cool as it is not going to sell for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So adding the Pokemon Plus compatibility helps sells these devices. Both of these range for about $50 on release. The Pokemon Go Plus Plus was $55 at Best Buy when I picked it up, but it's probably going to be hard to find. So if it's one of those things that you want, I would pick it up quick, because all of these Pokemon Go devices, they don't restock too often. So, but anyways, now we have the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. And this device is rechargeable. This device will work with Pokemon Go, and it will also work with Pokemon Sleep. So you will get features for Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go. Now, I will say that you have to keep your device on with Pokemon Sleep from what I've heard. I haven't tested it out yet. You have to use your device on the whole time while playing Pokemon Sleep unless you use this device. So this is a good way if you don't want your phone to be on all throughout the night, killing its battery life. In all honesty, this is probably going to be a good product. The one benefit is that apparently you get a power up. You get the choice to use Great Balls or Ultra Balls now when catching Pokemon, which is a great feature that everyone requested, and it has the compatibility with Pokemon Sleep, which isn't out yet. Of course, when that does come out, I will be checking this out in more detail on the Pokemon Sleep side, but in Pokemon Go, with this device, you will get a Sleepy Hat Snorlax, and in Pokemon Sleep, I believe you will get a Pikachu, a Nightcap Pikachu. So let's open this up and see how it is. So we're going to go ahead and get it open. Ooh, nice little cardboard there. That is a decent presentation. They definitely didn't have to do that. So you see the little stars and the little Sleepy Pikachus all over. This is actually pretty cool. On the back is a barcode with the serial number for the device. So let's first off get this out, and it is charged. So what do you get with it? You get the operator's manual, which we might have to take a look at that. You get a very nice clip system here. So this is kind of like a Joy-Con strap here. So you could attach this to the Pokemon Go Plus. That's going to be really obnoxious to say. And it will basically work as a wrist strap, just like you get on all the Joy-Cons and the Pokeball Plus. And then you also get a choice to have this clip. Okay. So this clip is magnetic onto the back of the adjustment. So I guess you can probably just clip it onto things with this. Maybe keep it in place in bed. I don't know. So it doesn't fall off your bed. But let's take a look at the device itself. Oh, you also get a little micro USB to C cable to charge it. And okay, so it is not that big. It has a button on top. It has a little wrist hook, the Pokeball button, and then the charging port and a little speaker. So we will have to read the manual and get this synced up and see how it looks. But so far it looks, I really like the look of it. I like how it is pretty good weighted. It sits nice and flat. There is a little bit of wobble, but that's probably to detect movement while sleeping. And I feel like this isn't too thick. It isn't as thick as I thought it would be. This is definitely something that if you're using it for Pokemon Go, it could slide into your back pocket or into a part of a book bag, where that's the one bad thing about the Pokeball Plus is that it is thick and round. So you can't comfortably carry this in like a pocket that's not on like loose fitting clothing. So you either had to carry it in your hand, attach it to your wrist, or awkwardly have this lump in your pocket. With this one, I feel like you could, just throw this in a book bag and take a walk and not have to worry about it. It would be easy to slip in, slip out, where this one isn't so much. Okay. For those of you who want to use the strap, make sure you go in from the bottom hole. It seemed a lot easier that way. And this is actually, I was right about this. This is a little magnetic button. It actually goes on the other side. Little magnetic clip, so you can clip it onto your pillow. That way your Pokemon Go Plus Plus does not fall off of your bed during sleep if you are a heavy mover. I am charging it a little, and let's see how easy it is to hook up to Pokemon Go. Okay, so I have the Pokemon Go here, and I think the first thing I need to do is go into the settings. And we're going to go down to advanced setting. No, we're going to go down to connect devices, accessory devices. Do I have to disconnect my Pokeball? Let's see if there's an update. Okay, so it seems like you can only have one paired at a time. So if you were using the Pokeball Plus, you are going to have to abandon that for the Go Plus Plus, which, I mean, I'd rather keep that at home anyway. It was getting pretty dingy and pretty dirty. If you look at mine here, it's hard to see with all the lighting, but my little nub is pretty dirty, and this is more off-white than white, but you can't see it with the camera. So press the main button on the accessory once it appears. So Pokemon Plus Plus. Oh wow, that showed up really quick. So it says it's not paired. Let's pair it now. So we'll go over, hook it up. I feel like I'm going to have to mess with the Bluetooth. See, that's the thing. Every time I have to like close out the device, and I have to pair it with Bluetooth first. Okay, so now it's on my device's Bluetooth. Okay, so let's connect it now. It is already paired in through my Bluetooth. Turn my Bluetooth off. Turn it back on. Okay, my Bluetooth is back up. No device found. And now. See, as long as I don't have to do that every time, yes, I will pair it. The indicator light on your Pokemon Go should be solid white. Did you work? I think I was supposed to press the button. Okay, so you have to press the side and the top button and the main button at the same time to pair it. So now we have to go in and tweak the settings for it. Okay, so from here we can choose to auto spin Pokestops. And I have a Pokemon. It's going to be the Nuzleaf. Did not catch it. And notice how it ran away. Shiftry. Charmander ran away. Okay, we got that one. The Poryline was caught. Now we also do get the special research for the Snorlax. I'm pretty sure if you want to find details on that, it'll be on Cerebi or wherever like Pokemon Go news comes up. And so catch 20 plus Pokemon with the Pokeball Plus. We were set to Great Balls. I might change it to Ultra Balls because it didn't catch the Charmander. Spin Pokestops and track sleep for 7 days. At least it's not 7 days in a row, but you can't even complete that part yet because Pokemon Sleep isn't available yet. I don't know. The connection was kind of weird, but like with all of these Pokeball devices, they were always like weird like the first time to set it up. Hopefully after today, it should just be press the Pokeball on the screen and press the Pokeball button here, and we should be good. Let's take another look at those settings because I kind of jumped out of them quickly. Okay, so we can enable Pokeball auto throw, which I don't know if I want that on exactly. I feel like that would fill up your bag, especially if you live in a area where there's a lot of Pokestops. I do want to set it to Ultra Ball. Enable quick reconnect mode. I feel like the quick reconnect will drain the battery. You can turn on and off the Pikachu voices. Identify nearby Pokemon. So if you want to just ignore the Pokemon, if you want to use this for just the Pokestops or use this for just the Pokemon, you can kind of tweak it to what you want. Share sleep data with Pokemon Go, and we'll just keep the sleep time where it's at. And that's about it. I am definitely going to go out and try to use this device a good amount, and hopefully I will have a little more feedback about it, but this is just a quick unboxing, a setup, and how to get that Snorlax mission. So if you guys enjoyed this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to pick one of these up yourself, I will have an Amazon affiliate link in the description down below. I don't know if they'll be sold out or not. But yeah, that's going to be all. Till next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.